Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Fanfiction Roundup, the monthly series where I give you all updates on future and present fanfictions. I am really sorry for not doing any Toka background today. I'm feeling a little burnt out of editing that right now, so instead just take this blank screen. So I am really sorry that I haven't really posted anything in my fanfictions this month. I've just been I decided to take the month off and instead decided to focus on my YouTube channel for a bit. Though now I'm starting to feel a bit burnt out of edit and Toka videos, so instead I'm going to be focused on my fanfictions. Links in the description below. You can follow me on fanfiction.net and archives of our own. So with that said, let's get on with the updates. First off, with the adventure of a lifetime. First of all, I actually have quite a few chapters that do need to get posted on there, specifically the remastered chapters. But other than that, I haven't really started working on the Monstro segment yet. And I do look forward to doing that because Monstro is where I will be starting to give Riku his Dive into Darkness arc, and it's going to be even more interesting because at this point in time, Riku has been allied with my group and is not aligned with Maleficent, unlike in the original game. But now that he has gotten a taste of darkness in the Agrabah segment, him and his relationship with the group will become very much so strained, especially between him and Emily, which is going to be a huge mess. And I can't wait for you guys to see that unfold. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I have another series that I have been wanting to do for a while. I tried to do this last year, but unfortunately, due to recently moving and getting very strong writer's burnout, I pretty much scrapped the plans to post it last year for summer and instead decided to move it for this year. And this will be a Birth by Sleep series known as Summer Prophecies. Summer Prophecies take place shortly after the events of Dream Drop Distance. Now, I know a lot of you guys will probably be scratching your heads wondering why this doesn't take place before Kingdom Hearts 1, and it did, but the thing is, when a meteor shower that is in Ventus Aquanterra's honor flies over the worlds, the past and present completely clash. In other words, there are now officially the past versions of Ventus Aquanterra along with the present versions of the timeline, if that makes sense. Which it'll make way more sense in the story once I post it. But in other words, Sora and the others will be joining Ventus Aquanterra on 3 separate adventures, which will all culminate to pretty much understanding Xehanort's true goals and his pretty much origin point in the main Kingdom Hearts series. I also very much so looking forward to doing this, as this is the very beginning of Dakota and Ventus's relationship, and is the first time we will see this relationship slowly become romantic. For anyone who isn't aware of my fanfictions or even in this channel, Ventus and Dakota are one of my main ships, and this is actually when the ship begins. I've had this headcanon for about 6 years now, and I'm very excited to finally expand upon it. I don't normally do stories that are out of place in my timeline, but I figured this one would be a pretty fun one to do. So keep your eyes peeled for Summer Prophecies, and more information on the story will probably be handled in the future. Now let's talk about a few unfinished fanfiction announcements. For anyone who is from my fanfictions will know that I have had a Danganronpa series for a while, and unfortunately this series is going to be going on a pretty long hiatus. Because of the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, my plans were to pretty much focus solely on Kingdom Hearts stories. So in other words, I will not be posting anything Danganronpa related, at least until next year. So Monokuma's new semester of Killing and My Life in Despair School will be going on a major halt. Though I do have a chapter currently in progress for My Life in Despair School, so you might be getting that instead, but don't expect the Act 2 to come out anytime soon for Danganronpa 1. And there is one exception to this, though. I have a Danganronpa Kingdom Hearts crossover called Darkness in the City that has been in production for a while. I do have a chapter also currently in progress for that one, but I haven't really had time to finish it yet. But I promise it will be done very soon. Hopefully. I do have quite a few stories that are in progress or mid-chapter that I had to stop due to internet troubles that I had during December and early January, so those were put on hold for a while. And I think the last story that I should talk about will be my Heart's Love story. That story hasn't been worked on in a while, but I do have 2 chapters that are currently ready for posting. I don't know when I'll post them. I hope to get a couple more chapters backlogged so I can do a weekly upload for that one again, but I don't know. Considering I have so many other stories I'm currently working on, we'll have to see what happens. But with that said, I think that's everything I can update you all on. I will be sure to keep you guys posted on a comment thread down below. But other than that, that is everything I have to say. So with that said, make sure you check out my fanfictions and follow them for more information. And I also have an Instagram now that I will be posting. Hopefully I can post updates in the future as well. With that said though, I think that's everything. My name is Creative Cutie. I am so sorry this video is the most awkward thing ever, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone!